You can just have the nail removed and then use the product, so a new healthy nail. So we'll see how much of this one is detached.
I said, I feel like I'm gonna fall off. I said, I'll keep the skates.
Yeah. So we'll be doing some optical illusion work today, flattening that out of what's built up underneath here.
Does it have anything to do with like how you walk in the shoe too? Because I know that it seems more like in.
Don't tell them, like they'll say that they want to use the acid to burn the matrix so it stops growing, but you don't have to do that.
Okay.
You can just have the nail removed and then use the product so a new healthy nail grows in.
Okay.
So we'll see how much of this one is detached.
Yeah, that's the thing I noticed with the left toe is without all that stuff under it, it was lifting.
Yeah.
And I thought for sure that it was gonna break.
Yeah, sometimes people don't realize that their nail detached because there's so much stuff compacted underneath the nail in that space that it seems like it's all one solid piece.
Yeah, I was just waiting for it the day that I like, because I'm clumsy. I run into everything. I was like, oh, I'm gonna run into this corner one day and there goes the toenail. As much as she does, like she'll call herself muttering under her breath, thinking that I don't hear. I said, I used to do it too. She's like, what are you talking about? Did what? I said, I hear you over there muttering. I said, oh, and before in years, I told her, I said, oh no, you can have this. I said, I feel like I'm gonna fall off. I said, I'll keep the skates.
Yeah.
Skates were definitely a routine every Friday and Saturday. That's where I spent. It's actually where I met her dad.
Really?
It's a skate center.
Back again.
Especially being hit from behind from someone going backwards and as fast as they go. Oh, well, I'll take my hair down.
Oh.
Big mistake.
Yeah.
I hit that curve.
Oh. Took it like a champ, though. Oh my goodness.
And as many times as I've seen people actually get hurt, I don't know how they got back out there, because I was always in pain afterwards. I'm like, oh, you're really going back out there?
Yeah.
Even then, they would still come. Even if they're like in a cast, they would still come just so they could see it and be a part of it. And I was like, you're better than me. were you still steady during the pandemic? I know you had to shut down for a while, but...
Yeah, we were shut down for 3 months, but as soon as we opened back up, my schedule, I always have standing appointments. So my life picked right back up where it left off.
So in a way it was good, but then it's like, oh wait, I'm tired.
Yeah. And I got, during that 3 months is when I finished my online course. I had been working on it for a year.
Oh, wow.
But, you know, after working an 11-hour day and then going home and, you know, writing content and outlining and filming and editing, and it took a long time. So during those 3 months, I was able to accomplish.
I think it's a missed toe. I've tried everything that's on the bottom for my big toe to get rid of whatever that is. And it won't go anywhere. It's gotten flatter than what it was.
Yeah.
But it just won't go anywhere.
Well, we'll see what the nail mycosis does. And, what am I doing? Oh, yeah. The only crazy thing, you know how it was kind of like ripply? So if that ripple doesn't go away from the base, I'll have you go have part of it tested and make sure that you don't have like, there's different kinds of warts. And one is like a seed wart.
Okay.
And it can get way down low and underneath and like embedded in your nail, but it might just be nail fungus.
Okay.
So you'll have to on to get your nails done.
Yeah, every now and then. I will say also after getting the toenail, the ingrown toenails removed,
The thickness. So we'll be doing some optical illusion work today, flattening that out. We'll see some color changes.
Okay.
We'll probably see some orange stuff right down in here. That's some scar tissue probably. But once we get rid of what's built up underneath here, then your toenail will be able to start flattening out.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah. That's what we gotta work on.
My shoes and I can actually wear my shoes.
It's a vicious circle when it starts because the higher it gets, it hits your shoe, and then the damage makes your matrix create thickness.
Okay.
So it's just like this vicious.
Watching this video, she's like, "What are you watching, Mom?" I said, "Miss Lori, she's fixing people up with their feet." She said, "Why does it look like as like I'm good with it?" She's like, "You're about to be eating." I was like, "So it's feet."
It's just nails.
She's like, I was so upset. She kept trying to tell me it was going. She's like, it's kind of big and it's...
The girl that you went to said that?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no.
Because I kept asking her about using the drill.
No. here's our culprit. See this really orange stuff?
Mm-hmm. And that's the buildup, right? Or
That's the actual, when you see me start trimming the nail, it's going to be real spongy. Even though the top surface of the nail, the keratin, was hard, when you get this fungus in your nail plate that is usually caused from an athlete foot fungus, it eats away at the nail and it makes it squishy and hard, but it creates this buildup. You'll understand when I start. So that's what we have to get to take a hike.
okay.
It needs to go away. And I'll have you get a product to take home with you today, and you'll put it on every morning and every night, just one drop, and it'll penetrate into the toenail, and it stops the fungus from multiplying, and it stops it from invading any new healthy nail that starts to grow.
Okay.
And then as it grows, you'll just cut off the yucky part.
Cool.
And you'll be able to clean out. See this, how it's real soft?
Mm-hmm.
All that needs to go away. Because as long as that's under there, it's going to be able to keep multiplying.
So the stuff that, like, you know, the foot doctors, when you go and they give you what they call, quote unquote, fungus medication,
Mm-hmm.
does that actually help at all? Because I took it and clearly...
Well, it depends on what they give you, how long you take it. Yeah, I haven't ever had anybody tell me that it worked.
Okay.
But they also don't tell me what the name of it exactly was and all of that. So
I know it was horrible. It tasted like metal.
really,
Mm-hmm. I've even tried the over-the-counter nail fungus stuff.
yeah, we'll thin that out a little bit more. See how spongy that is?
Mm-hmm.
And when the nail is so thick, none of that topical product that you put on can even get to the root of the problem. Because it can't soak through all of that thickness. And it always looks different once you get those top hard layers of keratin off, because that's when it starts changing colors. And you can see, oh, there is something under there.
I'm loving it already. I can feel it flattening out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that flaky part's got to go away. might start to feel weird because it's going to get close to your nail bed.
With your online schooling, have you had any people from the Nashville area reach out?
Remind me to look at my spreadsheet before we leave,
Okay.
and I'll see if there's anybody in Tennessee or tell you the closest state.
Not saying that I'll actually go in because I My mom is actually from here.
Is she?
Well, Detroit.
Okay. So you're gonna go visit some family members while you're here?
No, I only have one aunt that's left here in Michigan, and the rest of them migrated to Jersey.
Okay. So how many times had you been to a doctor for these toes besides the ingrown toenail procedure?
Before the procedure, I think I went 3 or 4 times.
And did it have the nail fungus in it at that time?
No.
Okay.
This was after I got the procedure done. I'd say probably within 2 months is when I started to notice a change in color.
Oh, wow.
And then I was like, oh, well, I'll just go get my feet done. Yeah, I messed up.
All right, we're gonna let that soak. Wow. And isn't it crazy how none of your other toenails have it?
Right. He used to pick with me and be like, oh no, that's just because how evil you get. I'm like, really? He's like, yeah, you. Some days you have your. I'm like, okay. And he's went to plenty of the appointments that I had after to see if it could be fixed.
Mm-hmm.
And he's actually, like I said, he was the one that pushed me to go get it looked at because I kept complaining about him.
Right. Do you have one of these?
No.
So when you get out of the shower and your nail is soggy, you can just relax your foot there. You can take this and try to pull out any of the soft stuff, because the nail mycosis, when you use it every single day, it'll make this stuff soft, and you'll be able to pull it out. Does it feel weird?
Yes. For a while there, I was using tweezers to get underneath.
Oh, yeah.
Like once I got out of the shower.
That whole area I'm gonna trim off a little bit more. Does it feel okay?
Mm-hmm. I actually don't feel that.
Oh, good. Just don't dig, just lightly scrape, because I know it looks like little striations of stuff, but it's still kind of part of your nail bed.
Okay.
And you can make yourself leak. You don't want to do that.
So where it grows back,
Mm-hmm.
like in here, is that the scar tissue you were talking about? 'Cause
Yeah.
I've clipped that, like I thought it was, you know, the nail, because it has grown out.
Yep.
But I don't know. It felt funny to me, so I clipped it, and then it'll grow right back.
Yep. This is just a little bit of callus right here. So are you feeling good about your toe?
Yes, and like I said, it looks so much better. I think I'm gonna just schedule a three-month visit with you anyway. Just
Oh, great. That'd be great.
I don't know that I'll drive again trying to figure out this whole roundabout.